On behalf of the Lamar's Community School Foundation, I would like to welcome you to this year's recognition program. My name is Steve Wick, and I am a current member of the Foundation Board and former teacher and coach at Lamar's Community. Tonight's program will honor 6 25-year employees in the district, this year's top 10 seniors in academic excellence, 1 Teacher of the Year, and 1 distinguished alumni. As we were unable to have our recognition program 1 year ago due to the COVID pandemic, this year's Teacher of the Year will be our 25th selection for that award. The Foundation is always excited to host this recognition program every year. Since the inception of the Foundation by Red Messerol, this group has had significant impact on many aspects of the Lamar's Community School District. We sponsor the Welcome Back to School treats for our teaching staff at the beginning of the school year in August. Crystal apples are presented to employees leaving the district at the conclusion of the school year if they have 5+ years of service to the district. Our annual Foundation Scholarship Program has awarded over $1.1 million to graduating seniors since the program began in 1993. We also host a chamber coffee to honor the scholarship recipients and recognize the various donors to wrap up the school year. We are glad you have joined us this evening and hope you enjoy the program.
On behalf of the Lamar's Community School District Foundation, I would like to thank you for joining us at this virtual celebration. My name is Kent Pauling, the current president of the Foundation Board. In his opening remarks, Steve Wick described the Foundation and some of the awards and recognitions that this organization acknowledges at our annual banquet. One of the recognitions that is noticeably missing from our awards celebration this year is the Lamar's Community Employee of the Month Award. The usual process for this award is to select employees on a monthly basis on nominations from students, peers, and others. Award winners are first recognized monthly as they are selected, and then again at our annual banquet. Unfortunately, this process was one of the many casualties of the pandemic. While individual recognition did not occur this year, we would like to acknowledge the exceptional endeavors that have been and continue to be performed by all the employees of the Lamar's Community School District. During these unprecedented times, your caring, innovation, adaptation, and flexibility have not gone unnoticed. On behalf of the Foundation, I would like to acknowledge and congratulate each and every employee for these outstanding efforts.
Kelly Collins has spent her first 25 years at Lamar's Community as a 7th grade literacy teacher and will assume the role of the 6 through 12 literacy generalist coach in the fall of 2021. In addition to teaching, Kelly has been a member of the district's curriculum, instruction, and assessment team since 2005. Kelly is a lifelong resident of Lamar's and enjoys attending extracurricular activities of LCHS students. Her husband, Cliff, and their 3 children are all LCHS alumni. Her daughter, Kendra, and her husband, Greg, live in Omaha with their 2 boys, Owen and Ira. Casey and her husband, Brady, are the parents of Berkeley and Oakley and reside in Lamar's. Brendan and his fiancée live in Des Moines. Kelly's favorite memories include being hired by John Mandernack, planning the middle school Iowa thematic unit, developing and leading professional development with the CIA team, and working every day with wonderful, awesome teachers. Renee Glenn joined Lamar's Community as a teacher associate for the middle school. Throughout her years at LCS, she has served as a teacher associate for Clark Elementary and Franklin Elementary, in addition to the middle school. Renee has also been the administrative assistant at Franklin Elementary, and for the past 7 years has been the administrative assistant at Clark Elementary. Renee and her husband Don have been married for 45 years. They are the parents of 4 children. Nikki, Craig, Tyler, and Jenna are all graduates of LCHS. They enjoy being grandparents to 5 grandsons, Caden, Carson, Jack, Jed, and Paul, and 2 granddaughters, Cece and Franny. Renee commented, "From the time my oldest started school, I was involved with PTO and other volunteering with the school. As our children got older and more involved, we attended events. show choir, tennis, track, basketball, baseball, football, cheerleading, dance team, choir, and volleyball. When asked about her favorite memory, Renee responded that there are just too many to list, but they all center around the students. Eileen Haringa has been serving lunch and breakfast since that program began at Cluckout Elementary throughout her career at Lamar's community. Eileen and her husband Steve have 3 children. Jessica and her husband have 1 daughter and 1 son. John and his wife have twin daughters. Chris and his wife have 2 boys. Being a grandparent is wonderful, adds Eileen. I have enjoyed working at Cluckout, and I'm fortunate to have worked with some great and fun people, remarks Eileen. I love working with the young kids. You never know what they're going to say or do. Serving breakfast has given me a better chance to get to know some of the kids more personally. Kane Michelson began her career with Lamar's community as a kindergarten teacher at Kissinger Elementary. In 2000, she transferred to Franklin Elementary as a reading interventionist. Then, 2 years later, she began teaching kindergarten at Cluckout Elementary. Since 2003, Kay has been working at Cluckout Elementary as a library associate and as an office aide. Kay is married to Brian, a retired juvenile judge for the state of Iowa. Both of their children are LCS alumni. Their son, Adam, an elementary physical education teacher for the Littleton School District in Colorado, and his wife Rochelle, a CPA for KPMG, have 3 children, Lila, McCoy, and Nash. Their daughter, Janelle, wellness coordinator at Lamar's Physical Therapy, and her husband, Caleb Van Otterloo, the physical education teacher at LCMS, are parents to Kinley. It has been a point of pride for me to be employed by the Lamar's Community School District, shares Kay. I have greatly enjoyed the relationships I have made with students, families, and staff members over the years. I have had the privilege of working under the leadership of Principals Dave Horkin, Jim Hess, and Scott Perry. I am grateful for the friendships and collegial relationships I have enjoyed with both teachers and staff over the last 25 years, including fellow Kissinger, Franklin, and Cluckout teachers, as well as the media specialists Audrey Brown, Kathy Hovden, Laura Betzworth, and Linda Meese, and secretaries Dawn Cole and Marie Koistra. Karen Pitts has been a middle school teacher associate for her entire career with Lamar's community schools. In addition, she has worked with the summer custodial staff and helped out with many sporting events. Karen enjoys spending time with her family, her daughter Emily, sons Joe and John, and her 2 grandpups, Archie and Clyde. It's been a blessing to be part of the Lamar's Community School District, says Karen. I have worked with some of the best administrators, teachers, and students over the years. It's great to see students graduate from LCHS and become successful adults. Karen's favorite memories include helping students who are sons and daughters of some of the first students I had in 1996. Time goes by so fast.
Lamar's Lady Bulldogs!
Marlon Rankin has been a full-time bus driver the past 25 years at Lamar's community and has been the announcing voice of the Lamar's home basketball games for several years. Marlon and his wife Mary, of 52 years, have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. Marlon commented that as a graduate of LCHS, he has seen many changes throughout the years. Our future seems bright, he remarked. Marlon enjoys his commitment to athletics and his interaction with the teams and coaches. As a route driver, he enjoys greeting the students in the morning and wishing them well in the afternoon. Colin Beamer is the son of Ryan Beamer and Becky Beamer. During his high school years, Colin has been involved in football, bowling, track, and cross country. Colin plans to attend Iowa State University to obtain a degree in civil engineering. Luke Geitz is the son of Timothy and Susan Geitz. Luke has been active in concert band, marching band, jazz band, symphony, all-state, honor band, solo ensemble, National Honor Society, basketball manager, and a member-at-large officer. He leads youth Bible study, teaches Sunday school, leads Vacation Bible School, helps run the technology booth for church services, plays in the city municipal band, works at Hy-Vee, and is a member of the youth board at his church. Luke plans to attend either Iowa State University or South Dakota State University to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering while also being involved in the music program. Bailey Goodman is the daughter of Dan and Maria Goodman. Bailey's activities include band, marching band, honor band, symphony, honor orchestra, pep band, choir, show choir, madrigal, solo and small ensemble contest, large group speech, individual event speech, musicals, thespians, adaptive PE, Spanish club, youth group, and is employed at Piece of Cake. She is currently planning to attend the University of Iowa to major in human physiology. Ethan Hilinski is the son of Michael and Christine Hilinski. Ethan has participated in cross country, track, robotics, quiz bowl, and National Honor Society. He is also a member of the Lamar's Bible Church youth group. Ethan will be attending Iowa State University and studying physics and engineering. Alexander Meyer is the son of Chris and Tammy Meyer. Alexander's activities include choir, chamber choir, band, large group speech, robotics team, madrigal, and thespians. He also participates in church and youth group, works at Habitué, and is active with the Iowa National Guard. After completing basic training and AIT for the Army National Guard, Alex plans to attend Iowa State University for engineering. Caroline Meese is the daughter of Dave and Linda Meese. Caroline is involved in tennis, cross country, speech, quiz bowl, band, and orchestra, in addition to being active with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She also works as a Hy-Vee pharmacy clerk. Caroline will be attending Iowa State University to major in biochemistry and pre-med. Samantha Schiffen is the daughter of Matthew and Sean Schiffen. Throughout her high school years, Samantha's activities have included softball, FFA, and bowling, including a bowling state championship. Samantha is a member of the National Honor Society and has volunteered at the United Methodist Church, Christmas Acres, and Noah's Hope Animal Rescue. She also participates in a bowling league at Sweet 16 Lanes. Samantha is planning to attend Morningside College to major in computer science. Braden Schmidt is the son of Steve and Lisa Schmidt. Braden has been active in golf, football, basketball, student council, and National Honor Society. He has participated in his church's youth group, the backpack program, the father-daughter dance, the spring cleanup for elderly church members, and as a lifeguard. Braden plans to study pharmacy at South Dakota State University. Caden Winger is the son of Tracy and Kathy Winger. Caden's activities include National Honor Society, DeLitt, Student Council, Cross Country, Quiz Bowl, tennis, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Leadership Club. He is active with the Usher Committee at St. John's Lutheran Church, the Backpack Program, and Cross Country Camp. Caden plans to attend Iowa State University to major in chemical engineering. Cutter Wright is the son of Ryan and Tiffany Wright. Cutter has been active in tennis, Quiz Bowl, Student Council, Leadership Club, National Honor Society, DeLitt, CTE Advisory Committee, FBLA, American Legion, and Boys State Tennis. He plays hockey, is a member of the Boy Scouts, and has volunteered with adaptive sports and Special Olympics. Cutter is currently planning on attending Utah State. The Join Lamar's Community School District Foundation and Alumni Association Distinguished Alumni Committee have announced the recipient of the 2021 Distinguished Alumni Award, Alan Marty. He was a letter winner in high school on the basketball team and was a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He earned the honor of salutatorian his senior year. He received a Bachelor of Science in Materials Science from Iowa State University and then graduated from Stanford University, earning an MBA in Business and Master's degree in Education, graduating at the top of his class. He served as an associate professor in materials science at Silliman University. Allen has worked as a general manager of the integrated circuit business at Hewlett-Packard and general manager of the microdisplay business at Agilent Technologies. He has 28 issued patents in computer vision and the Internet of Things. Currently, Allen lives in California and is a venture capitalist and managing partner for Legacy Venture, invented NOAA, a computerized basketball shooting system. Prior to joining this business, Allen handled venture capital activities for NASA, where he received their highest honor, the Exceptional Public Service Medal. He was also selected as a White House Fellow, a distinct honor recognizing leadership and public service, proving that his interest in business is matched by his commitment to serving others.
Hello, I'm Carolyn Vance of the Lamar's Community School Alumni Association, and we are pleased to present this year's 2021 Distinguished Alumni of the Year to Alan Marty, class of 1974. He was nominated by Norman Barker. Norm wrote, "He has used his multiple skills in a variety of employment settings to grow himself and improve the opportunities for others in the process." In accepting the award, Alan shares how Lamar's has impacted his life.
There is value to small town. There is value to small town. And now that I've lived in the city, for the last 30 years, I got a chance to play 11 varsity sports, right? It's like that's you just don't get to do that in a much bigger school. I got a chance to do theater stuff and language stuff and just speech stuff and a lot of church stuff. And I think there's a level of being able to try a lot of different things, get an opportunity to be a leader in a lot of different things, to build some confidence in a wide variety of things. And I do think that comes from small town. And then in addition to that, I think, the values in the Midwest are just, they're strong. There's strong family values, there's strong family connection, feeling like you have some responsibility for giving back to the community. All of those are things that you lose in a city. For me, Lamar's was amazing. I couldn't imagine. And so much of what we tried to replicate here and when we lived in Silicon Valley for our kids was, well, what could we do to try to make it feel more like Lamar's, even though it's buried in Silicon Valley in California. So I fundamentally think that Lamar's was instrumental to whatever I've done. I appreciate Lamar so much. Obviously, my parents still live there. I get back, except for last year, I get back every year. And I look forward to introducing my grandchildren. I only have one right now, but I look forward to introducing them, however many there may be, to Lamar's and the special place I have in Lamar's. So thank you. Thank you very much for this award. It's appreciated more than you can know.
I do have one final presentation or surprise presentation here to make. I'd like to have Julie Beadlesbacher from the Alumni Association and Terry Martin from the School Foundation come out here at this time.
As Mr. Iverson said, I am Terry Martin, and I'm representing the Lamar's Community School Foundation Board.
And I'm Julie Beadlesbacher with the Lamar's Community School District Alumni Association.
Tonight, we are presenting Mr. Ewing with the Decades of Excellence Crystal Bell Award, honoring teacher excellence. Mr. Ewing deserves recognition for all his hard work, not only as a teacher, but as a leader, student influencer, and contributor to the music program as a whole. He truly cares for his students and allows them learning opportunities to showcase their talents that often lead to career choices in the music field. Mr. Ewing wants his students to succeed, not only in music, but in life. Mr. Ewing spends countless hours preparing his students for many concerts, auditions, and performances. They have rehearsals that start an hour before the normal school day and have evening rehearsals that can go as late as 10 p.m. Most of the competitions and auditions also happen on weekends, which shows he is willing to give up his personal time for his students. Our district has a reputation for having outstanding musicians, and this is greatly impacted by Mr. Ewing's efforts. The music department at LCHS would not be where it is today without Mr. Ewing's contributions.
The Lamar's Community School District's Alumni Association is a proud co-sponsor of this Teacher of the Year Crystal Bell Award. The Alumni Association joins with the Foundation Board to recognize Mr. Randy Ewing as the Teacher of the Year. LCHS has always been known for its excellence in music, and Mr. Ewing has continued this standard of superior music and brought it even farther forward to the highest of standards. Recently, Mr. Ewing, along with his entire music staff, organized and hosted the state show choir contest right here at LCHS, when no other schools would or could pull it off. This is a challenging endeavor on a normal year, let alone when all of the COVID-19 protocols had to be followed to the letter of the law. Our school, under his expertise, showcased our beautiful facilities here at Lamar's community, as well as our students and choirs, and it all went off without a hitch. Many positive comments were heard from visitors to our school who said how well the event was planned and were so happy that it was able to happen for the students. As an alumni from the class of 1973, I was very active in music, choir, and show choir. Yes, we did have a show choir back in 1973. I look back now and I see how the friends that I made in choir, show choir, all-state choir, and other groups not only provided me with great memories, but they helped to shape my adult life as well. And that was made possible by my LCHS choir director. Mr. Ewing is a great role model to all of you students. So please know what an important role he is playing in your life, that someday you will look back on fondly as well.
Mr. Ewing, I'd like to present you with this award as for Teacher of the Year, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pauling.
You're very welcome.
I would like to thank the Lamar's Community Schools Foundation and Alumni Association for selecting me for this award. I am humbled and honored. People choose to become teachers for different reasons. For me, and I believe this to be true for most teachers, I became a teacher because I was passionate about two things: my subject area, music, and kids. Sharing that passion with so many students over the years has been very rewarding, but it doesn't seem like something that deserves recognition or an award. As I've said to many people over the years, I just do what I do and I try to do it to the best of my ability. During my tenure at Lamar's community, I've had the opportunity to work with many incredible teachers and fellow staff members. Words do not adequately express how grateful I am for the support I've received from everyone: fellow teachers, administrators, custodians, secretaries, cooks, the lists go on. We all work together to give our students the best education possible. I've also been blessed to work with an amazing group of music colleagues over the years. As a music faculty, we've always worked hard to support each other, whether it's helping at each other's concerts, covering a class for one another, or brainstorming ideas for new activities and events. This year in particular has been like none other. We have been team teaching like crazy so music education could continue to happen safely. My heartfelt thanks to the music faculty. You're simply the best. I'd like to thank my family for always being there. I was so lucky to be able to have my own children as my students. Our daughter Caitlin and our son Carter have always been my biggest cheerleaders and a constant source of support. I'm incredibly proud of everything they've accomplished as high school and college musicians. I'm also proud to say that Caitlin is finishing her 6th year teaching high school vocal music. And finally, in case you didn't know, Mrs. Ewing is not only a fellow music colleague, she's also my wife of 30 years. If it weren't for her constant support and encouragement, I may not even have finished my degree. To say we've spent a few hours together outside of the school day is an understatement. Whether it's setting up for madrigal dinner, the middle school musical, or fitting show choir costumes, she's always by my side, and I share this award with her. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this virtual celebration of the Lamar's Community School District. I would like to thank the Lamar's Community Foundation Board, the LCS Alumni Association, and the LCS Board of Education in their help in putting this program together tonight. A special thank you to Lisa Eisma, who has kept these entities updated, informed, and kept us all on track through difficult and trying times. Thank you also to Nancy Eiserbrand and her leadership in the LCHS video media class for helping bring our program to you all tonight. On behalf of the foundation, thank you for joining us and have a pleasant evening.